Hey folks, I've just got the geography paper right here in front of me, and let's jump straight into the essay section, which I presume is the reason why we're all here. Physical geography, looking straight at it, there is some challenges here, but for the most part it's a fair section. Looking at question 1b, you have rocks and landscapes, looking at how different rock types produce distinctive landscapes. You could have talked about the Burren, you could have talked about the Leinster Batholith and the Antrim Derry Plateau, and you could have also recycled those SRPs in different sections of the paper. So this is actually a really nice question. Underneath that, followed by isostasy, exactly what I predicted would come up. And then looking at question 2, which I presume the question that you all would have answered, is the deposition question there. You could have talked about a delta in your fluvial environment or a beach in your coastal environment, exactly what we predicted here in the Academy. And followed by a weathering question, a really nice question there, looking at physical and chemical weathering, both freeze-thaw action and carbonation, which I presume most of you would have wrote about, and you could have also recycled some of that information throughout the paper. Question 3, we have human interaction with the rock cycle, exactly what we predicted, followed by a little bit of a curveball, a question that hasn't appeared since 2015 about how faulting and faulting has influenced the development of landforms. But all in all, a really nice section of the paper. Moving on to regional, which sometimes could be a bit of a challenging section. I can assure you that this was actually a really nice section of the paper. The map of Ireland came up, which is a backup that I had to the subcontinental region. Primary in the subcontinental region came up, exactly what I would have predicted, followed by social and economic challenges facing the EU, which is a common essay in the complexity of regions. Question 5, I absolutely love this question, and I presume most of you would have done this question. Tertiary economic activities in Ireland, followed by geomorphology, which is what I've been ranting and raving about here in the Academy. It's come up in 2019, hasn't appeared since, and I'm delighted that it made an appearance in this year's paper. Followed by question 6, which is also a nice question. We have secondary economic activities in Europe, followed by urban development in the subcontinental region, both of which I predicted for this year's paper. And then moving on to the last section, then we have geoecology, the option section of the paper, and these questions are absolutely amazing. We have one soil question looking at soil processes. We have mineral matter, air, water and organic matter influences soil development, and we also have our biomes, which we study here in the Academy, looking at the felling of tropical rainforest, intensive agricultural practices and industrial development, exactly what I predicted would come up. So best of luck, I'm really happy. I hope you all had a lovely paper, and best of luck in the rest of your exams.